next.
You wonder if the bachelorette parties have learned their lesson about what's going to happen in Las Vegas this year. That's where the draft is this year. And they made some announcements today that they've got huge plans for how the draft will be presented. All the way from the Marriott Marquis Ballroom, where a puffy 11-year-old could just walk right in, to on the water in the Bellagio fountain. That is their plan. The red carpet stage is going to be set up over water right in front of the Bellagio fountains, and any player who attends the draft and chooses to walk the red carpet will be taken by boat to the main stage. I happen to think this is the greatest idea in the history of football.
Oh, I love it.
It's completely over the top. It's completely Vegas. It's completely unnecessary, but it's awesome. I'm kind of an old soul at heart. I don't like a lot of flash all the time. I think this is tremendous. And they're shutting down an entire block of the Strip. That was the other question, is where are people going to go? Where are they going to stand? They're just going to shut down the Strip. That one block, like they're filming Hangover 3, is going to be shut down, and you're just going to be able to watch it. It to me is the beauty of everything that is America. Completely unnecessary, completely over the top. Why do we do it? Because we can. And I'm just envisioning, like, with the first pick in the 2020 NFL Draft, the Cincinnati Bengals select Joe Burrow, Louisiana State University. Joe gets up, hugs his mom, hugs his dad. Coach O's there. Coach O seems like a big Elvis guy. And then instead of just hugging and grabbing the hat and having some rube walk him through, get through the red carpet, I don't know if he's got to put a life jacket on, if he's got to put some floaties on his arms, but they've got to get a little, whatever kind of boat, fishing boat, speedboat, pontoon, he's got to get on the boat and be ferried over to the stage. It's the most preposterous thing I've ever heard, and I can't wait.
It's so much spectacle, and it's a good thing.
I hope every first-round pick takes the ferry option.
You have to.
Because you can't just walk.
This is a once-in-a-lifetime experience as it is, but much less it being in Vegas. Take full advantage.
I'm looking at the artist renditions of the stage, and it just looks spectacular. It looks so cool. And here's the issue. It's going to run April 23rd through the 25th. Here's the problem, because people go, well, why do we care? Why do we care what Nashville did about the draft? Why do we care what Vegas is going to do about the draft? This looks like a pathetic display. We need to care about it because we're trying to get the draft. And now it's on us. How do we bold north up the draft? How do we up Vegas in Egan where they want to have the draft, right?
Well, they're going to have the red carpet show at Big Island, and we're going to have to ferry, out on my Brosev's boat, all the players.
Is the ice out on April 23rd?
Ooh, that's a good point.
It's going to be a little chilly out there, but
they could snowshoe out there.
Bradshaw and Brian inbox, booth at KFAN.com. How are we going to top this? I don't think this is going to be topped. And the draft is going to be in L.A. eventually as well. There's going to be a Hollywood flavor to that, because that's what we've said, right? Lester Bagley has said a couple of times, I think even one of the Wilfs have said, we want to get on the map. We don't want Twin Cities Orthopedics Performance Center to just be about the Vikings. We want it to be a place where other people can come and use it. We want it to be a showcase about Egan and all that's great about Egan and the Twin Cities Metro. So, booth at KFAN.com. How are we going to Minnesotanize this draft? Because this is 100% Vegas. And I've heard that the Power Trip is going there this year. I'm not sure if they've been there in the past or not. It's very rarely discussed. I haven't been to Vegas in about 10 years. I'm dying to go back. This might be enough to get me to go back. I would love to go check out the draft. This would be phenomenal. I don't really think I'd have anything to do there, like no official duties or anything for Vikings Entertainment Network. But how do we figure out a way? What can we do to make this, when it comes to our draft in 2023 or 2024, when we're trying to get it, how do we upstage the ferry to the big stage with Roger Goodell in the Bellagio fountain?
It's going to be tough to top.
That's why I need the room.